Alright everyone, so this is the fast start tutorial. So this is where I go through the entire Tech 1 section in one video. So I'm going through everything except the pixel setup. So for the pixel setup, you're going to watch them separately and custom conversions. But everything else I'm going to go through now, A to Z. So that way for the people who want to watch, everything in one video, they can watch this instead. And then later on, when you want to, watch specific videos, you can refer back to these ones where I go through them in a shorter video. So it's up to you how you want to do it. You can watch this first and then later on go through them as you need it. Or you can watch these ones first and then later on watch this. It's up to you. But I'm going to go through everything in Tech 1 now and excluding this stuff. I mean the pixel and custom conversions. So the first thing you're going to want to do is come into Facebook, and if you don't have an ad account, you're going to want to create one. So you should have an option here. You want to click on manage ads to click on to make your ad account. So let's go and do that. So you should get an option here. It's going to say create ad account. So you're going to want to do that. You're going to want to set up your currency for your local country. Okay, and then set your country and time zone to local as well. And that way you're not going to run into any conversion issues, because if you're in UK and you set it to US dollars, they're going to charge you a 50-cent conversion fee every time you pay for ads. So for example, you pay $100, you might pay, I don't know, about $103 or something. So they charge you a little conversion fee, so you don't want that. You want to put it in pounds. So as you can see, now I put mine into pounds because I was paying so much extra every time. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, I'm just going to go back. So before we get into the ad account, I just want to show you, you're going to want to set up your settings. Okay, so you're going to want to come into settings right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set up your security. So not privacy, security and login. So you can see it shows you where you've logged in. So you're gonna want to have a strong password. So the reason for doing all this stuff is because obviously you can see, obviously I spend a lot of money on Facebook. You're probably going to spend a lot of money on Facebook. Your business might be built, based on Facebook. So you're going to want to put a lot of security behind it, because a lot of people get hacked all the time. So I don't want you to go through the course and then get hacked like a weekend because you didn't do this. So I want you to come and do this. First thing is you want to put a unique, strong password. Okay, that's step number 1. And then once you have that, you're going to want to set up extra security. So this is like using two-factor authentication. So you can use an app called Google Authenticator. You can download that. So let me click on edit. So first you're going to want to add in your phone number. So it's called, you just put in your phone number. It's going to verify it with your phone. And then you're going to want to add in two-factor authentication. So mine is on. You're going to want to turn yours on. And then you also want to get your recovery codes. So I'm not going to open mine up because, because you're going to see my recovery codes. But so you just want to open yours up. Write them down somewhere. Just take a picture of it and save it in like a cloud or something, on like Google Drive or whatever. So that way you can recover your account even if if you lose your two-factor authentication. So you're going to want to do all this stuff, and also add some friends you can contact if you get locked out. Okay, so they're going to help you log back in. So you're going to want to do that. And if you want to be more advanced, you can do encrypted notification emails and go into advanced. But if you get this stuff done, you'll be good to go. Okay, so you'll be good to go if you just get the minimum stuff done. The extra security, good password, and yeah. So and just don't let anyone into your Facebook account. It's just that simple. Alright, don't share your account with any weird random apps. Unless I recommended it in the tools section, make sure you just double check the app itself before you allow it to log. Because I've seen quite a few in Facebook groups, people share these random audience insights apps, and they ask for your login. Do not give them your login information. They're just going to come in, they're going to spend all your money on their websites, and you won't be able to do anything. It might take you weeks before you get your money back. Alright, so this is what you're going to want to. So you want to come here as well just to check where you've been logging in from. So we can see here I logged in from my Facebook app. Okay, I logged in from Amsterdam. Okay, actually I can't remember logging in from Amsterdam. I'm gonna have to double check this. but I think I was there. I can't remember, so I'm gonna have to double check. But anyway, you're gonna want to do that, and you'll be good to go. So anyway, so now we're gonna go into the second part. So we're just gonna set up your ad account. So now you should have created your ad account, and to get it back in there, we're just gonna go drop down and then manage ads. So for now, we're just gonna stay inside here. So you're gonna want to create ad account. You're gonna be good to go. And then the second step is you're actually gonna want to create a something that's called a business manager. So this is like a security. This is gonna be like a backup. This is gonna allow you to have basically more than one ad account. So you can see I have 3, but this is because these are like clients, so they gave me access to the ad accounts. So that's why I can have more than one, but I don't actually own these. So I only own this one. So within personal, within here, when you come to that drop down, like I showed you, you can only access your personal one. So this is your personal ad account. So you can only create one here. So you're going to want to create a business manager. So that's going to allow you to have up to 800, I think 800 to 1000 ad accounts. But basically you can have a lot more ad accounts active at one time. You're also going to have a lot more options to do different things. So to do that, there's 2 ways to go to business manager. You can click on this button. So I'm just going to open it up. Okay. And you can create a business account right here. So you can see I have 8 ad accounts. I have a 800 ad account limit. So you're going to want to create it right here. So type in your name, fill in the options, make sure you double check it, and it's going to create your business account. Okay, it's very simple. And then once you've done that, you can click through here. So I'll show you how to get there in just a second. We're going to go through the navigation section, but so yeah, so you're going to be inside your business manager. So how do you actually get to your business manager? So let's go back to this section right here, because I don't want to confuse you. But to go there, it is going to show you a button right here, which is going to say go to business manager. So that's going to take you to business manager. Otherwise, what you can do is you can go to business.facebook.com. So for you, because if you don't have a business manager, it's going to allow you to create one, but this is the other way to get there. Okay, if you're not already in business manager, it's going to take you to the Facebook page, the official page, and then there's going to be a button that says create a business account, and you're going to want to click on that. Okay, so let me examine this. Let's go back to step 1. Alright, so once you're on here, there's a few things you want to keep in mind to navigate through your through this ads manager. So you're going to see a drop down. It's going to say Power Editor, Ads Manager, and Audiences. Okay, you got Audience Insights, Creative Hub, and all these other options, which we're going to go through one by one, by the way. So don't worry too much about it. But you're going to want to click on here to get access to all this stuff. Okay, and then to access your business manager, so I showed you the first way, which is here. Second way is to type in. So the way I access it is I type in business, BU, and then it comes up. I just type in enter, business.facebook.com. That's the second way to access it. The third way is to click on here. So it will come up on a drop down once you've made it. So once you've come to this link and you've made your business manager, okay, so you can see I have 2. Okay, so that's why I get 2 drop downs for business. So this is my personal ad account, like I told you. This is my first business account, my second business account. So this is the third way to access it. You can just right click. Let me see, right click and open that. So I'm just going to exit out of these 2. Yep, exit out of that. So that's the third way to access your business account. And to access these, you just want to come into the drop down and you can access them right there. And this is your personal one. And then the fourth way, so there's so many different ways to access it. It's very easy to get there. Is to click on settings. So this is whenever you get lost, you're gonna want to click on settings, and that's gonna take you to whatever ad account you're in, basically. So if you're in your personal ad account and you click here, it's gonna take you back to step 1. If you're in the business manager, which you get through the drop down or the other 3 ways I showed you, which is go to business.facebook.com, or you can just click on that button that says go to Business Manager. It's going to take you right back to step 1. So let's go back here. So we're just going to click on back. So I'm going to go back to step 1. I'm going to exit out of this. So if you remember, this is one way to get to Business Manager. Second way is through here. Okay, and then the third way is to go through business.facebook.com. Alright, and then the other option is, so these options here, this is the Facebook pages. So these are all the pages that you have. So you can click on see all to see all the pages. These are a few that I have. You can click on notifications here to see your notifications. And so yeah, so that's the ad account cover. This is your personal ad account. So now you should have a Business Manager. So we're gonna go to your Business Manager right now. So we're clicking go to Business Manager, and now I'm actually going to show you how to navigate. So you're going to want to click on here. Okay, I'm gonna exit out of that. Exit out of here, and here we go. Okay, so like I said, so the way you can get access to all your ad accounts is actually not through here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on this settings page. So whenever you want to access your ad accounts, you want to remember this is your golden button. This is business settings. Okay, the exact same thing for your personal one. You're going to want to click on here. So it's pretty simple. Oh yeah, make sure you add your security in. This is just adding security. It's the exact same thing as I showed you before. You just want to add in 2-factor authentication. Let me click on it. Let me see this. Here's what you can do right now. So let me see. Text message, recovery codes, edit settings. I thought I already added in my 2-factor authentication. So obviously I've already got it in. I'm not sure why it's asking me, but I think you're gonna have to do it in business settings. Let me see. So go to security settings. Don't worry, I'll go back to the first step in just a second. Let me see. Required for everyone. So yeah. So anyway, you just want to add into security if you don't have it. And yeah, so let's go to the next step now. So like I said, the golden button is business settings. So whenever you're lost, you want to go to your ad accounts, click on here. So let's do that right now. And here we go. So this is the page that that's going to allow you to access your ad accounts. Okay. So once you come in here, you can see we got the people's page. Okay, so these are the people inside your company. So you can add all other people and give them access to pages, ad accounts. So ad accounts is where you run your ads, and then catalogs are like you know, product collections that you can connect with your ad account. So if you go on e-commerce store, Shopify, you can basically set up a catalog, which we're going to learn how to do later on. It's a bit more advanced. We're going to learn how to set up these catalogs, and you can also add in people and give them permissions, so that you can basically add employees or, you know, business partners. You got point their email and add them in like that. Okay, and the next step is pages. So here's where you can actually add your Facebook page. Okay, so you can see you can add a page that you already own. You can create a new page, or you can request access to a page. Okay, so you got 3 different options to add a page in. So I'm gonna show you how to create a page in just a minute. So don't worry too much about it yet. Ad accounts. So this is where you create ad account. We're gonna look at that in just a second as well. So this is where you run your ads from. Okay. So to actually view the ad account, so that you can create the campaigns, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to click on this button right here. It says view ad account in Ads Manager. So we're going to create ad account in just a second, and then I'm going to show you how to basically access the Ads Manager. And then we got apps that you can add in, and this is your pixel. This is where you track all the visitors that go to your website. So you're going to want to, you have to add the pixel to your website. You're going to want to watch these other tutorials. Alright, and pixel setup I go into quite a lot, and creating these custom conversions which you're going to learn about as well in these tutorials. So make sure you watch these to learn how to do that. Pixels, and we've got catalogs. This is where you create your collection of items and products that you sell. Your Instagram account, you can connect to here as well. Domain names, shared audiences. So these are audiences that you share from your other ad accounts into here. That's more advanced. Don't worry too much about that. I'm just going to go through them just to give you an idea. You don't need all of these to begin with. Custom conversions, so yeah, you don't need this just yet. Block list, event source groups, lead access. Alright, so don't worry about these last 5. You're not going to need these yet at all. You'll need this later on. So this is shared audiences. So later on, when you create audiences, when we create custom audiences, I'll show you how to share them with other ad accounts so that you can both access those audiences. Anyway, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at this drop down, so you can see there's Ads Manager, Power Editor, and Audiences. It's the exact same thing as your personal ad account. Okay, so let's go back here. So the first thing we're going to do now is actually create an ad account. So I'm going to click on Add, and you don't want to click on Add an ad account, because that's actually claiming a new ad account. So you don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to click on Create a new ad account. And you also have the option to request it. So if you want to work with clients, you can request an ad account, and you'd have to ask them for the ad account ID, and then you can type it in there and click on Confirm to access it. Or what you probably want to do is create a new one. So usually you'll have a limit of about I'd say about 5. If you're lucky, you'll have about 5 ad accounts that you can make. And then later on you're going to want to request more. So let's first make your ad account, and then I'll show you how to also access more ad accounts for your business manager. So obviously the currency you're going to set to your local one, set local time zone, and set your company name. Okay, so it's very simple. It's like a 2-step process to create this. I don't want to create a new one because it takes super long time to deactivate. It's very simple. You should not have any issues making one. Okay, so once you've made your ad account, you're going to want to access it. So it's going to come up here, okay, like all these ones, and it's going to say View Ad Account in Ads Manager, and that's what you're going to want to click on. It also says View Ad Account in Power Editor, but a Power Editor is basically a more advanced version of the Ads Manager. So the Ads Manager is the basic version. Was just a normal version, not basic. It's just a normal version of basically creating campaigns for your company. So you want to create click on View Ad Account in Ads Manager. Okay, and then once you're on here, this is where you can create the campaigns. So your traffic campaigns, engagement, custom conversions, dynamic product ads, all that stuff. So for you, it's not going to come up like this. Okay, it's not going to come up like this. It's going to ask you to choose actually, let me show you what it's going to look like. It's going to look like this, especially if it's your first time. So this is where you're going to want to obviously choose the campaign objective. But you're going to learn how to make campaigns in Tech 2. So this is where we go over campaign objectives, and then here we go over how to create ads. So for now, I just want to show you the overview of what it looks like. So you can see it's got brand awareness. I go through all of these in Tech 2. Okay, so now that you're in here, okay, so you can click on here to view your ad account in Ads Manager, and then once you're inside here, okay, let's say you've created 5 of these. Okay, let's say it's alright, I want 5 of these now. I want them backed up. Okay, and then what you want to do is to access your other ones, you just gotta click on this drop down. So you don't have to come back here every single time. You just want to click on this drop down, and you can basically access them right here. And usually, if you can't see them, there might be a button that says recent. You don't want to click on that. But anytime you get lost, you know where to go. Click on business settings. In fact, let's just do it now, because just in case you're lost, you go to business settings. Remember ad account. So where you want to go. But yeah, actually before we get into that, I want to show you how to actually get more ad accounts. So I know some of you are going to want obviously more than 5, or the limit, you're going to want to increase that limit. But obviously there's been a few issues recently with getting more ad accounts. So what I want to show you is how you can increase the limit. So I have about 800 limit. So when you're going to want to come to Google and type in Facebook ads support. Okay, but for some people this page does not work. So that's can be a problem. But if it does work for you, you just want to come into ad account. So I'll show you how to get around in just a second. So you're going to want to click on ad account settings and tell them that you want more ad accounts. They got mine released increased in about a day, so you should get yours increased within 24 hours. They're going to ask you for some details. Just give them the details and you'll be good to go. So try to access this page however you can. Okay, like I showed you, Facebook ad support. If you can't access the page, your next best bet is going to be to click on here, click on report problem, and you can contact Facebook. This way you can ask them, hey, can I get an ad account increase? Can you put me in touch with those people, because this page does not work. Okay, and actually write out a message, send them, maybe message them twice if they don't get back to you within a week. And so if this doesn't work either, send a message in our group, okay, or send me a message, and I'll try my best to help you, because this is an issue with Facebook because their page is down. So I mean, this is literally the only way to do it really, unless you have a Facebook rep who might be able to do it for you. But so if you don't have a rep, this is going to be like the only way to do it. Anyway, so that's how you increase your ad account limit. Okay, like I said, this is the first way. Second way is the help center. Third way is just post in a group or send me a message. Anyway, so now we're going to create a Facebook page. So to do that, all you want to do is you want to come down here, click on the drop down, click on the create page. Okay, so like I said before, you're going to want to have an Instagram page and a Facebook page. So for Instagram, you go to Instagram and make a page. And once you've made your Facebook page, you can actually connect the Instagram to your Facebook and vice versa. So I'll show you how to do that. So make your Instagram, just download the app and make your account. So I'm not going to do that on the video, because it's super easy. You just go into the app and make it, you set your username and password. And for Facebook, this is how you make it. You're going to want to choose. So if you're an online business, you can choose a brand or product. You can choose artist if you're doing it for your personal brand, or a company if you have a company. So I'm just going to click on brand and call it, I don't know, scuba brand. Scuba brand, if I can type. Click on get started. And you're going to want to have a good profile picture and cover photo. Okay, so let me show you what you're going to want to have. So for cover photo, make sure you just try and make a slideshow so you can take up as much real estate as possible. So you're going to want to add, obviously make them in the, in the proper dimensions. Okay, and you can use a tool called Canva to make this. So you can click on add cover photo and create a slideshow. So you can have about 5 to 6 photos right there. Okay. And for your profile picture, you're gonna make sure you have like a catchy profile picture. So you can see with my one it's half decent. It's not the best in the world, but it's more catchy than most people. Like, it's a clickable picture. I reckon if you saw this, it looks kind of cool. You see like, oh, what's that blue stuff? It's got a cool green background. It just looks a bit, it stands out. So just make sure your profile picture stands out. And you can also use a GIF, so that you can have a moving picture, which is even better. I am going to do that next, once I figure out how to make a GIF, because I just haven't had time to make one, but I'm going to make a GIF, so that's going to look super cool. Anyway, so let me show you what kind of post you can make here. So you can make a normal status post, a video post, live video, and then if you click here, you can create an event, get people to view a product. This is when you create a shop. I'll show you that later on, because once you create a shop, you can tag products in your post. I'll show you that in a second. you can create an offer. So this is basically a way for people to get discount coupons for in-store and online, and you can give them a promo code right here. Okay, and you can add obviously terms and conditions, and basically you can limit how many people get them as well. So offers are very good to use every now and then. Maybe use like one offer every 2 weeks. You can give away consultations, you know, offers to get discounts on your store, all that cool stuff. So you're gonna want to create offers when you can and when relevant. Let's discard that. And create a poll, so get people to vote. Write a note, get people to message your business. So this way, when they click on send message, it takes them right to your inbox. Okay, so directly from there to your inbox. Anyway, so these are the few options on different kinds of posts you can make. And yeah, so now we're going to look at the sidebar. This is the left sidebar. You can see we've got posts, groups, reviews, videos. So to access that, you're going to want to come into settings and click on edit page. And here's where you can basically add more of these cool stuff. So these are the tabs on the left side. So you can add more tabs if you want. So we're going to add shop. So we can add in our shop, live videos, and offers. Because remember, like I showed you, you're going to want to create offers when you can. Okay, so let me just close out of this. And this is also the point where you can connect to your Instagram account. So click on Instagram, click on login, and that's gonna basically connect you to your, okay, and yeah, so you'll be good to go once you've connected. And then when you make your ads, people can click through on your profile and follow you on Instagram. And also try and keep the name consistent. Okay, so this way people remember you on Instagram. They can easily follow you if they want to, and it's not confusing. So don't have like Scuba Brand as your Facebook page and Instagram is like nature, wildlife. So it's just not, congruent. Keep it congruent as much as you can. So now we can see we have more tabs on the left side now. So you can see there's a button option right here, which you're probably going to get. So it's important you add a button. So I'm going to recommend you just use the message button for now. That's the one that I use. You can use shop now, but the cool thing is with having a message button, which you're going to learn in the bonus section, by the way. I have a whole bunch of tutorials on how to use Messenger and all that stuff, Messenger bots. But you can add them to your Messenger list. So that way, whenever you like, you can send out a broadcast. It's like having an email list, and it goes directly to their inbox. So this is one of my bots. I just tested it out. I didn't want to do that, but let me just show you what it looks like. So here we go. So it sends these kind of messages. So imagine someone messaged my page, I send them this. Now they're on my messenger list, and I can click here to you know, perform the particular action you want to take. So you can be like, all right, shop now on our website. So instead of having a shop now button right there, you can have it as your first message when they message your page. So to add that first message, you can use a chat bot. So watch my Messenger tutorials in the bonus section. Okay, so you're going to want to watch those. I'm not going to go into it now, but you can add your button right here. Okay, you can click on book with you, contact you, learn more about business, shop now, download your app, or join your community. So let's talk a bit more about joining the community. Okay, so we don't have a group yet. Let's make the group now. So you're gonna want to create a group, because especially if you have kind of a brand, a lot of people want to join a group, and it's also going to help you rank a lot better, because Facebook actually pushes groups. So even if you have any kind of e-commerce store, just make a group around it. Facebook loves it. I think there's over 1 billion people now Facebook groups. So Facebook is going to keep pushing groups. So make a group and you can connect it to your page. It'll take you 5 minutes. So make it a closed group. Okay, click on create. And yep, so once you do that, click on OK. And I'm actually going to make more group tutorials, more advanced ones. So this is a basic tutorial. I'm gonna create some more advanced ones in the future. Just checking the bonus section. Anyway, so here, so we got the group by, and then it's linked to your page. You can add friends in. Make sure you have a good description. So we're gonna go into that more later, but for now, just add a good description, add some simple tags, make a few posts, upload a photo, and now you have a group. Okay, so this group is gonna be for your particular business. So make sure you make a group. Facebook is gonna push it a lot. Okay, it's really gonna push it a lot. Anyway, so now for the last few things that I want to show you is something called a page post ID. So this is not super relevant right now, but later on it's going to get more relevant as we do more stuff. Okay, so when I reference a page post ID, I want you to basically know how to get there. So let me scroll down just a little bit. So to access, so for example, let's say I wanted to run this as an ad because it's got 100 likes, 10,000 views, 25,000 people reach. Okay, this is all organic. I haven't run this as an ad. But let's say I did want to run this as an ad. What I can do is, what you need first of all is your page post ID. And to access that, you're going to want to click on this timestamp. And you can actually open, and so this is going to be your page post ID. Let me pause that. You don't want to hear me talking twice. So this is your page post ID. So when I ask you to get your page post ID, this is where you get it. Okay, so like I said, click on the timestamp, and it's this number right here. Okay, you should be able to do that. And this is going to allow you to use any post you have here that has a bunch of likes and use it in your ad so that you can keep all those likes for the future or for your ad. So when people see it, they can see, all right, okay, this already got 100 likes. I mean, of course, they're gonna be more likely to check it out because of social biases. Okay. Also, one thing I wanted to say is, imagine you want to add in an email list on the left tab, because you can add in different kinds of integrations. So let's say here, so you can't add that into settings. So let's say you want to add this, email kind of subscription form. You can't do that in settings. So the way to do that is, let's say with most email providers and a lot of different apps that we use, they integrate with the left sidebar. So to do that with MailChimp, you can do the exact same thing with ClickFunnels, GetResponse, SendGrid, all that stuff. Most of them do it. Any kind of giveaway apps, they do that. Ones that give offers. So you want to log into. So I have some more tutorials on MailChimp and email providers and all that stuff in the bonus section. So if you want to learn more about this, you can go into that. But today I'm just going to show you the simple version, the basic version. So you can see people can actually opt in right here, and when they do, they add it to my list, which is it's pretty cool. So integrations. So you can see you can add a sign up form. So connect your Facebook page, select the page to use, select your list and save. To create your list, just create your list here. Okay, and that's it. Okay, it's not difficult. It's very easy actually, and it just connects directly to your Facebook page. Okay, and last but not least, I want to show you one last thing, and that's similar to the page post ID, but instead when you run ads, and let's say you paid for an ad and you had like 500 likes, and you realize, wait, I want to keep those 500 likes. I want to use them again and again. So similar to the page post ID, you can get something called an ad post ID. So to get there, I'm gonna do it from scratch. Don't worry, I'm not gonna, because that might confuse you. So go to manage ads, exit out of that. I'm gonna come in this drop down, click here, click on page posts, and it's gonna show you page post ID. Okay, and then whenever you want to reuse an ad that was successful, that you paid for, you can do that. So I'm going to show you how to do that when this loads up. So let's say, so you can see all your ads here. It's crazy. All your ads. So let's say I wanted to use 35, 21. Let's say I want to use this ad right here. It's got 35 likes. I realized, wait, 35 likes, that's a good, I like that. I want to keep this. And what I can do is I can copy this and we can use that in the ad. This is the ID right here, this number. Okay, it's the same as page post ID. This one's for your ads. Okay, so make sure you you remember this, because I'm gonna reference that later on when you create your ads. And when you create your own ads, you can do this as well. Alright, so make sure you remember this. Remember, page post ID is, well, this is my personal page, and you're gonna find that on your page, your business page. You can find that, and then you can find your ad post ID here. But anyway, so that's it for now. I've gone through pretty much everything. Actually, I've not gone through billing setups, which is what I'm going to do right now. Almost forgot. So to set up your billing, just come into this drop down, click on billing. So try and set that up now before you get any issues. So to do that, you want to come to payment settings. Okay, so you'll notice that all your billing stuff is going to come up on here. So let me show you an account that has a little bit more money in it. Let's go with this one, and then you can filter it by the past like 30-60 days. You can set these budgets so that you are only billed at a particular time. So let me show you how that works. So you can see it bills you, and it shows you where you've been billed, what payment method, how much, if the payment, if you were charged, or if the charge failed. So to do that, you can also download the invoices, put in filters. So you want to go to payment settings and add in a payment method. Okay, so any payment method you want, you can add it in. You can use PayPal, credit card. Just add your payment method, and you can add your what I spoke about, your spending account limit. So this is when you reach that amount, you'll basically be charged. So when you reach $175, you're gonna get charged. When you reach it again, you're gonna get charged. So you either get charged when you reach this limit, or when you reach the end of the month. Okay, so I'm just gonna change that. So you can change it to wherever you want. So whatever your limit is, that's what you will consider to. So if you don't want to go over $100, set it to $100. It's that simple. You can also set budgets for your campaigns and all that stuff. We're gonna get to that later on. But this is your entire account limit. Okay, so this is your entire ad account. Later on, we're gonna go to specific ads. You can set a budget for particular ads and your campaigns. So I hope that makes sense. If you got confused on anything, you want more details, for example, you want to learn more about billing setup, you can watch this tutorial right here. If you want to learn more about Facebook pages, I got 3 parts right there. You got confused on the Facebook page post types, you can watch this as well. And for everything else, okay, so page post ID, I have a tutorial on it. The pixel setup, make sure you watch pixel setup, because I didn't go over it today because it'd just be too long. And you'll be good to go. Okay, so I'm excited to see you go through the rest of the videos, and I might make fast start tutorials for Tech 2 and Tech 3. If you want me to do it, let me know, and I'll make a whole, like a 40-minute video going through everything in one video. So just let me know about that. So any questions, let me know in the group, or send me an email if you got any feedback, and send me your results when you get good results. Okay, there's a lot, because a lot of people get crazy testimonials, and I just want you to send it to me so I can see them. Makes me happy, and obviously I want to provide as much value as possible on the promise over deliver. So yeah, so now you can move to Tech 2, or if you got confused in anything, no, before you move to Tech 2, you want to watch the pixel setup obviously, and then you can watch the rest. So stay tuned, and I'll speak to you soon. Alright, bye.